Ladies and gentlemen, a very special treat for you today. Veteran IFBB Pro bodybuilder. I have to say veteran, he's been around a long time. He's got an amazing physique. Marcus Ruhl, welcome to Australia, Marcus.
Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you.
It's great
Appreciate
to
it.
have you here.
It's great to be in Australia again.
We ordered the sunshine for you and everything. It's beautiful for you.
Since I coming in on last Monday night,
yes.
It was a beautiful day today in Sydney. Yes. I mean, Perth was also very nice, but Sydney, Sydney matched that. Sydney is incredible.
It is a beautiful
But
city.
seriously, I didn't have a lot of time to make sightseeing. Maybe today, a little bit more.
Just work and work and work, is that it?
Yeah, it's just like, promotions, like appearances, guest posing, which I have tomorrow at the Expo.
Oh, excellent.
And actually, I'll leave on Sunday evening, back home to Germany.
Okay.
So it's not a lot of time to be here.
It's not a lot of time. So you get here, you just get rid of the jet lag, and you go again.
Even more every day, it got more worse. Normally it goes better,
Yep.
but for me the time change is so crazy.
Yeah.
So actually when I wake up in the morning, I get even more tired. That's the
Yeah.
bad thing is. And even at night, I wake up and watch TV all night long. So it's gonna kill me a little bit even more day. But I'm German, I go straight.
The hardcore German way.
Yeah.
Good boy. Have you come from Germany? Where do you live? Are you in Europe or in America? Where do
No,
you
I live in Germany.
You do?
I live in Germany, in Frankfurt still. Yeah,
Okay.
since I started bodybuilding. But I was a lot of traveling this year. I got this world tour, like I come to Australia. I was in Peru before, I was in France before, I was in Italy before.
Yep.
So I was quite busy until March. I was just traveling and doing these promo shows.
And you're doing it all for Ultimate Nutrition?
I do this
sponsor.
all for my sponsor, Ultimate Nutrition. They treat me, they show me all over the world. They bring me to the fans closer. They promote the company, they promote the products, and I try to improve everything about Ultimate and the fans and letting people know, hey, this product is good, that works for me, I take it also.
Right,
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus, I'm going to ask some personal questions because I always find it interesting about your background. So you were born in Germany, where?
Yeah. In Frankfurt.
Okay.
Frankfurt is, the main city
Yes.
in Germany. It's one of the biggest one.
And is it south? I've been to Hamburg.
No, it's in the middle of Germany.
It's in the middle.
So I'm a middle German baby.
Right.
So, Hamburg is more in the north, Munich is more in the south, and I located in the middle of Germany, which is not the nicest place, but the busiest one.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
What's the population of Frankfurt, do you know?
Actually, I don't want to say something wrong, but it's around 3.5 million,
Right,
something
okay.
like this. And we have a lot of bank business there.
Sure.
We got bodybuilding's pretty big in Frankfurt because every 200 meters we got another gym.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
It's a bad thing because I own a gym also. I got two now.
Okay.
So it's quite a lot of comparison next to me. But I have a big name, so it's not a problem to beat that.
What's the name of your gym?
That's the funny part. Fit and fun.
Is that
I'm not thin and I'm a little bit funny.
You got half of it. 50-50,
Yeah, 50-50.
50-50,
Yeah.
fit and fun.
Yeah.
So it's a general fitness center then, it's not a hardcore bodybuilding gym with a name like that.
My heart is in bodybuilding.
Of course.
But you have to think twice. First of all, to make money.
Yes.
The next one is, I have no choice, seriously. My heart wants to have a real hardcore gym, only bodybuilders coming in, but there's not possible anymore. Bodybuilding, I would say it's not that in Germany, but it's not like that big deal. This is only with the bodybuilding hardcore gym. So it's more for the open public to train.
Gotcha.
And I
Okay.
educate the people to train, how to train, about nutritioning, about supplements, and all that stuff.
Which will obviously be a massive benefit for your business. The other gyms can't offer what you offer, so this is a great benefit, right?
Yeah, they pee in the pants a little bit when I open my gym. Oh shit, Marcus Ruhl opens the one. What's going on now? He got the biggest name, so it was good for me. A lot of people come in my gym and they educate. Young people come in because they want to still go with bodybuilding.
Sure.
So, but also very old people coming in, they trust in my knowledge.
Yep.
So, it's good for me.
Yeah,
I'm very happy.
It's great to see you've transferred your success from bodybuilding to business because it's
Yeah.
very rare with bodybuilding, but it's
I
right
know.
there for you if you put the time and effort in, right?
Time's going quick so fast. I turned 40 now, so I think about a little bit after what's coming after the bodybuilding career.
Yep.
So the good thing is to open the gym, and then I'm very happy to still work for Ultimate.
Right.
And let's see what the future brings. I'm very happy to have that, what I have in the moment.
Yeah, good for you, good for you. Marcus, so tell us, did you have a big family growing up in Frankfurt?
Not really. I have a brother, a sister, which live a little bit more far away from my city. I have my mom, still in my heart. Bad thing is I didn't have time to see her a lot because I'm quite busy.
Yeah.
When I wasn't in Germany, I'm quite busy with my gym. And when I'm away, I just know her from the telephone.
Yeah.
So sometimes I see my lovely mom for a couple months.
Yeah,
So
really.
which I feel guilty sometimes. But yeah, that's
But
the
you know
part of
with-
the game.
Yeah, that's it. And you know with mums, if you pick up the telephone and call her, she'll be the happiest lady in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's all it takes.
But she always complained a little bit. I didn't see you now for a couple of weeks. When you come in, I say, yeah, Mom, I'm sorry.
Well, tell her mum the good thing, you get to save on the food bill. You don't have
Yeah.
to feed me, you're saving so much money now, mum. Don't worry. It's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So tell me, Marcus, you went through schooling in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
You left school. When did you leave school?
When I remember right, it was in such a long time ago. Was it in 88 or 89, something like that?
Sure.
So then I been a car salesman
Yes.
for 10 years.
What cars in Germany? Was it a good German brand?
I mean, it's the biggest brand, Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Everybody knows the brand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in
And
Germany, you call it Volvi. Is that correct?
no, it's VW.
Volvi.
Yeah, it's VW.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
Volkswagen.
Volvi.
And also Audi.
Yes.
But I was a specialist more for Volkswagen. So I've been very well with that one. But then I come into bodybuilding. So after a couple of years, I have the choice. I mean, both was too busy to make it. A
Yeah.
car salesman takes around 10 hours a day.
Yes.
Bodybuilding takes another 5 hours. So I have the choice. And after New York Pro 1999, I stopped working.
Okay.
So
How did you turn pro, Marcus? Tell us how you turned pro.
that was 97 happens, when the German overall.
Yes.
And then I was preparing for the World Amateur Champion show, which is in October. And then I got a telephone call from Wayne DeMilia. He was the chairman of the IFBB Pro division.
Yes.
He gives me this telephone call. He said, hey Marcus, I saw a picture of you when you win the German overall. Give a shit of amateur. I sent you the pro card. I want to have you next year in New York. So I was surprised. I said, oh my God, what's going on now? I see all the big guys in magazines and I have to stay next to them, compete them. I can remember Paul Dillette was one of the first guys I ever seen.
Wow.
You know, Paul Dillette, I'm white, you know, but Paul Dillette is twice bigger than I was.
Yeah.
So I remember I went to New York. I go in the Beacon Theater. That's where the New York Night of Champions was going on. And Paul Dillette walks through out of the elevator. And that's the first professional I see.
Is that right?
I said, what the f I'm doing here? Yeah? So, but we stayed together on stage and, you know, I beat him.
Did you really?
Yeah, I beat him in my first show.
Where did you place in your first New York show?
It was on 4th place, I guess.
Wow.
That was the show. That was the first show Ronnie Coleman won.
Oh, wow.
After he gets the Mr. Olympia title in '98.
Is that right?
Yeah. So still I've been on stage with Ronnie. He always was close to me. So what's the nice thing is, because I was together with a legend on stage.
Yes.
But the bad thing is he always ahead of me. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's the downside.
yeah, yeah.
But, you know, you always had massive size. Even, you know, you're saying that you were intimidated by the size of Paul Dillette and so forth. But I think even when you came in as being a pro, you were known as being you're one of the biggest pros of all time. Did this help you in New York? Because I know the New York fans love the beef, don't
Yeah.
they?
You know, when I first coming out, people are doing like, oh.
Yep.
And actually I was surprised when they're doing that because I never feel myself big like people see me. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
I know what
you
you
know
mean.
this bodybuilding
Well, I don't
problem.
know exactly what you mean, but
Yeah,
I
you
know-
know,
I
you
know
look in the
exactly.
mirror and you see a little baby walking around, you know, and that never changed all night long. So I was surprised. I was on 118 kilos, 98. So
On stage, in
on
condition.
stage, yeah, on stage.
And
on
how
stage.
tall are you, Marcus?
I'm 177, which is 5'8",
5'8" and
yeah.
118 kilos in
Yeah.
your first contest.
in my first contest.
That's a bit. That's a. Big
I mean,
body.
I won my amateur show, the German overall, with 115 kilos.
Yes.
I mean, that's the heaviest guy ever been on stage in Germany.
Sure.
So that's it why I never get the call out. I mean, it's a national show, okay? Dennis Wolf won this show, Gunter Schlierkamp runs this show, Roland Chulok, which is all great bodybuilders,
Yes.
okay? So I stayed there and I didn't get the call out. I said, maybe I look too good or maybe I look too bad.
Yep.
I got only two choices.
Yeah.
And then they give me the title, just Marcus, you get it.
No
That's it.
posing?
No
No
posing,
call-out?
nothing.
I've never heard
Nothing.
of that before.
Yeah,
Ever.
me too. So I was staying behind. Everybody gets his call outs and I stayed behind. So what the hell is going on? Say, thank you, gentlemen. That's round number one. I stayed there. Hey, did you forget me? I said, no, yeah, come on, you get it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just more like a gas pose in the evening. You know?
Yeah. That's an incredible story. So tell us, throughout your pro career, what's your highlight of your pro career? Your most favorite time on stage?
I mean, I saw a video in Perth, which I never see before. It was the Mr. Olympia 2040 challenge round. Challenge round going on just twice.
Yes.
And I can remember, like, I beat a lot of guys in different poses, like Dexter, Gustavo Bardell, Gunter Schlierkamp. But that was the pose where I spin next to Ronnie Coleman. And Triple H asked me, Marcus, which kind of pose you want to make next to Ronnie? And I said, what the how I can beat Ronnie Coleman? It's just in the most muscular. So I chose the most muscular. And I would say 80% of the whole audience see that I beat Ronnie in this pose.
Is that right?
Yeah, but the judges give it to Ronnie.
Yeah.
But he's coming back to me on stage. He said, Marcus, I know you did it.
Is that
but
right?
anyway, I'm the Olympia, you can't beat me. I said, no, Ronnie, it's totally all right.
Yeah.
It's an honor for me to be with you on stage, to have this pose together.
Yep.
And I know I'm better than you. that was a funny story. I mean, that was the most craziest moment for me.
Wow, that was the challenge.
It always comes a smile on my face when I see it on video. It's just great. You know, these memories are fantastic.
Well, we've just filmed Ronnie this morning, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, you'll see him over at the Expo.
I know. I saw him at the German FIBO also.
Yep.
And he's just walked through the ultimate booth.
Yeah.
And the bad thing is, nobody look at him.
Really?
Yeah.
He's not trained for 3 months because he's had some dysfusion
I know.
in his neck.
I know.
So
I know that. I know the story. And anyway,
Yeah.
I think it's so unrespectful. A legend walked through.
why is that? Why do you think that in FIBO? Why?
I mean, that's the main problem in bodybuilding. Only the guys who stay on stage in the moment, they're famous. They forget the old guys so fast. You know, Ronnie Coleman is a legend.
Eight-time Mr. Olympia. He's possibly the best bodybuilder of all time.
I've been a bro, and I feel a lot of respect and a lot of honor
Yeah.
to be with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
It's so unrespectful. And the one guy said, hey, Ronnie looks small and fat. I said, you know what, Pat? He's a legend.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's unrespectful, and
a cruel
I don't
sport.
like. I like that. I don't like that.
It's a cruel sport,
Yeah.
Marcus. Because even in Australia, I've got to say, you think, who won the Mr. Australia in 2009? And everyone goes, I don't know. Mate, that was only 2 or 3 years ago. But
Yeah.
it's a cruel sport like that.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
really
business is going fast. But anyway, I know Ronnie Coleman. Who the hell can't forget Ronnie Coleman? You know what I mean?
He's probably the best of all time.
Yeah,
probably
that's
the
what I
best of
mean.
all time.
You know, it's just not one time Mr. Olympia. He got it in a row.
Yeah,
and he's
8
the greatest
times.
ever. Yeah.
8 times.
So that's a little story I feel sorry about. You know, I have a lot of respect, and if Ronnie see, I'm gonna shake his hand. So Ronnie, hey,
Yep.
honor to meet you again.
But don't worry, in Australia, you watch at his booth, there'll be hundreds of people lined
I
up.
know.
Every time he comes to Australia, we just love him over here, you know? So
That's a good thing. I mean, it's maybe a thing from Germans.
maybe. I don't like to say. I'm not
Yeah.
commenting on that one,
I know.
Marcus.
I
No
know.
comment. No
I'm German. I can say it.
You
You
can
know.
say it.
Yeah, stupid.
Okay, so listen, Marcus, tell us, you've been sponsored by Ultimate Nutrition for a
Yeah.
long time. What's
Yeah.
your favourite product or product stack in the range?
What I always use since we have this product is the Isomass Extreme Gainer,
Yes.
which is a great product because it's a bunch from everything. We got all these great carbohydrates. We got a lot of glutamine. We got 7 different types of creatine. We got a very good isolate in there,
Yes.
which is working great. So actually, that's a good thing for the anabolic window, which we have right after the workout.
Yes.
Tap the shake,
Yes.
and you have everything you need for your
It's
growing.
got the isolate, which is unusual for a mass gainer.
Perfect.
So perfect post-workout.
Perfect. So I also used the Isocool when I was in preparation for a show, which is zero sugar, zero carbohydrates, zero sweetener,
Yep.
which is pretty good to stay lean, to come in shape.
Yep.
I also have all this glutamine, BCAAs, which are the important amino acids what we need.
All the basics.
Yeah, all the basic stuff. And yeah, that's the main thing what I can always recommend to the people.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. You have to use these products,
Yeah.
and it's very important.
The basics is what works, Marcus, with supplementation. Right?
Always.
Just like your training, just like your nutrition.
Like all the old guys says, we don't need these crazy machines. Back in the years, Arnold Schwarzenegger makes one of the best body just with dumbbells.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yep.
We need the basics. Go back to the basics.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff.